Water, the liquid essence of life, of health, of well-being. We enjoy it, we use it, but our bodies absolutely need it. In fact, daily, it is the most important substance that we put in.
Now to the water we drink. The Associated Press has published the findings of its investigation into the drinking water in 24 major metropolitan areas. What they found were trace amounts of pharmaceuticals. And while the amounts are minute and utilities insist the water supply is safe, some scientists are concerned. Here's Elizabeth Leamy.
Now, the water you drink may have more in it than you bargained for. The Associated Press reports that there were traces of drugs, including prescription medicines, in the water supplies of 24 U.S. metropolitan areas. They include anticonvulsants, mood stabilizers, sex hormones, and prescription drugs and over-the-counter pain medications. In Philadelphia, in fact, the AP says tests showed the presence of 56 drugs, including the antibiotics amoxicillin and tetracycline. Caffeine and codeine were among 7 drugs found in northern New Jersey water, and in Washington, water contains, among other things, small amounts of the painkillers ibuprofen and naproxen.
Bodies don't absorb all of the medicine we take, so some of it is excreted and flushed into our sewers. Sewage treatment plants don't remove the drugs. The treated water then flows into lakes, rivers, and reservoirs, and finally to drinking water plants, which typically don't screen for drugs, so they flow back out of our faucets at low levels.
The thing is, there are a lot of different techniques for treating water, and the water utilities aren't required to use every single technique that's out there, and so there's no one process that can get rid of all of these chemicals.
Most of our water comes from the underground aquifer, filtered through many feet of sand and rock. But Seminole County and others in Central Florida are gearing up to meet future demand. They think pumping water out of the St. Johns River is the best option. But some treated wastewater ends up in the St. Johns, and since our bodies often doesn't use up all the prescriptions we take, and because some people improperly flush old meds down the drain, it makes you wonder.
The technology exists today to make any water source nothing more than H2O.
In fact, a Seminole County test water plant already did that successfully. If Seminole County gets approval for its water plant, it says it'll be so high-tech that even the trace amounts of prescription drugs will be removed. It's called reverse osmosis, which is technical talk for
process that will remove those impurities, including pharmaceuticals, from the water.